between Evil Geniuses and Envy. We've got agent select here on your screen. Basically mirror on both sides. We just got Poppin on that Sky versus Comms Classic Fade.
Yeah, big surprise. Double Duelist running it back with the Waylay Yoru.
Now Envy choose to keep things a little more quietly as the smoke expires.
Kesnet was thinking about a fight, and now that opportunity will arise.
A mess there as Okeanos left without any real help. And actually threatening a backside plant of all things is wild as a teleport comes on through. Poppin now hindered on up, taken on down. And Envy just mowed down. It's a 3-on-2 right now for Rossi. Sort of stuck in the corner, calling in support from Inspire, but it's around the world now for Evil Geniuses. They hop in that teleporter, hear that pressure behind them of a follow-up TP out of Inspire. Now gonna plant the spike, just 10 seconds left on the clock. Inspire stays alive for the time being. Really being loud with it and crouching straight into another kill. There's a player right underneath him. Comms looking the wrong way. It's 3 for Inspire. And another pistol. On the map of Bind, you're going to have yourself a really pleasant defense side.
That's one way to put it, yeah. It becomes a lot more pleasant when you do have that space. And Inspire will ensure that at least on the Santiago that is locked down.
Even a shot through the wall there. Takes Supalo. This chip damage just making a bad situation even worse. And that'll just about be wraps now for Evil Geniuses. Rossi getting a little creative, jumping up on this one. Evil Geniuses love to take their time. That's a really important thing to remember about them. And Rossi gonna get us through this round with a flawless for Envy.
Including that Brimstone still within the smoke. Inspire, a problem.
Absolutely is. Steps on through that smoke at just the wrong timing, though. Less of a problem now as Eggster says he's going to be the problem.
30 seconds left.
Now sets up a flash for his teammate. Drops on out of heaven. I mean, this is a little bit hypey from Envy. Just stepping on back into this. They've got the molly down on the spike, making it hard to get the plant down. Now another swing out of Eggster. Means there's just 15 seconds left to grab that spike, plant it, and there's more members of Envy on the approach. It's a great stun out of Poppin, and there's just not enough time. Not with all these players coming in. It's a bonus for Envy. Again, just getting bullied away from B-Long. This has been consistent from Envy. They have done very well to make it impossible for EG to ever get into a comfortable position on these slow rounds, and it continues here with an even further step up that they hadn't showed before. Whether that's changing the approach and how they actually want a full fight for B-Long control, or even just switching up their general macro ideas, because whether it's been the long control or some of these fights into showers, it has been a drought in terms of map control for EG.
One enemy remaining.
And that's only going to continue here for another round.
Does Potter call the timeout?
This time EG have some bodies and have the chance to dash on in. Has to fall away as Okeanos capitalizes on the distraction, but no one else left to support him again. Means it's just a 1-for-1, and all the while Kesnet, after leaving B-Long, has gotten into hookah, crept on down, now puts down some damage for escaping once again in the previous round, and he's primed it. Here it comes. Thought those players a little further up into lamps, but it gives Envy so much more space. They can go right back into that. This fight into showers goes Eggster's way. And now how do you plant the spike? There's a smoke on default. Kesnet is out of lamps. Kesnet taken down. It's not comfortable as Inspire lines him up. Sends him home. 5-0 for Envy. Nice quick thinking from Inspire. Means EG have to set their eyes once again onto default.
And here's the stall smoke
exactly
up. 1 molly, 2 mollies. And spam the follow.
End. So now the fight on through. Good utility out of Evil Geniuses. These are the right ideas. Unfortunately, I just don't really think they mean enough versus the setup that Envy had. Envy already had 3 players on this side of the map. Yeah, flawless, in quotes.
In quotes. No flaws, that's for sure. They love the shotguns, don't they?
I mean, the thing is, Calm has the Nightfall. That's kind of a go, but oh no, the Prowler didn't see him! And now the ultimate, that's good. Poppin's getting chewed on through. Evil Genius is not out of the round yet, and it's through the good work of Bao. Stepping in through the smoke, sent packing, goes Kesnet.
Spike planted.
Now, if you look at the map, it is madness. Both Vipers on the other team's side of the map. We got flanks on flanks. The only known quantity really right now is that Kesnet was back in spawn. So Rossi has a chance to step on through here. Needed that kill to keep this game perfect for Envy, and it won't be. Evil Geniuses take their first unbind.
A great combo there with the slow from Tijazin.
Fight on down B long. That's flashes on flashes. Okeanos can't see anything, but his teammate had his back. And that is pivotal to start off this round. EG ready to fire away. Kesnet lights up down long, really segmenting off this hit with 20 seconds on the clock. Rossi and Kesnet, how long can they hold? They can't escape the side. They've got to buckle in. And now it's just Rossi left on his own. He's knocked down. EG take another back-to-back.
EG that time punished the aggression on B long. But EG holding for now. Just 4-1, leaving a lurk over towards A short. And Envy this time without any really aggressive positions, bar Rossi, who just challenges.
Yeah, and there's no one in a position to ready to stall out this plant too. Eggster spotting absolutely everything with the dive on over. That is mayhem out from Envy, putting Insanity up to 100, and it is paying off for them. Beautiful look out from Envy. I mean, look where the spike is. It's in the backside of Lamps. It doesn't make any sense as Envy are running away with this half.
Those are the plays you have to be ready for.
Now it comes in, that flash on in, but the quick teleport away nets them nothing. Now they're without the double dash. And Inspire has slipped up all the same. They're spamming for him. They're looking for him, but on 2 HP, he can still deliver.
But into the site is EG. They have a post plan established. Envy, the player's already in heaven. They want a flood.
Coming into it now as Kesnet distracts on the other side. Eggster finds his mark on the other. One shot, two, now knocked down. But his Evil Geniuses back away into the corner of this pit. Envy are on the approach.
Calm disappears back towards short.
Oh, it's calm around the world, all the way back through showers. Classic looks for him, knowing that Envy have to work slowly into the pit. Knowing he has this opportunity. That is vintage Calm going for it. Decent plant for him. And Supa still delaying on the outside of this smoke. Now it comes down to Calm as the pit falls. That'll be a kill for him. And Kesnet is low. Not a lot of time to play with either. Calm is just playing with his food. He is toying with him. He will fall, but there's not enough time left. He wins it for EG.
It's just classic, isn't it?
A different idea from them. Haven't seen much of this and have not seen the judge either. Poppin waits a moment before shying away, and that is now EG without one of their duelists.
DG's having a lot rougher game here. Been getting shut down a lot in some of these early rounds. And that means the ultimate not available here. Ooh. That's another pick as well out of Kesnet. That was a refight through showers.
Now they're heading in 3-on-3 on this B site. Without that same setup utility, the shots, though, continue connecting. Poppin with the judge is a problem, and they're going to try and solve that with the ultimate. Bao wants to take this round. A flank already from Inspire. He's found his way into Hookah, but currently smoked off. Doesn't have an eye in just yet. As EG repositioned 2 players into elbow. And they're going all the way around the world too. Taking their time. Envy haven't found a fight. It's odd. It's peculiar. And now Inspire out of the equation. And there's players on every single front. 3 from Okeanos to keep EG in it. Dimensional drift into showers already. 1 player spotted into the corner. Realizes EG don't have control of showers. And Digis in, trying to hit into backside. Okeanos playing inside of the smoke. That is madness! 2 for Oki. And Evil Geniuses slow things down. They still haven't planted the spike. Evil Geniuses, even 4-on-2 in full control. Doing due diligence here to win the round. Poppin has no clue what's happening to him. And neither does Eggster. Evil Geniuses within 2 at the half. Some interesting ideas over towards the A side of the map. Slanted wall over on A short. 5 players ready to pop out behind it. Not wasting any time. The dog on Poppin as well. Double dash up to the top of site. And Calm was waiting for it. For the frenzy of all things. And Envy not slowing down either. They're continuing forward. Stopped by a seize as Calm continues to lock it down. Only now to falter.
Gotcha.
Now with Eggster taken on out. Seems like Envy still have not been dissuaded from that forward fight.
But already 2 players back through showers. There's a flank on a flank. This is such a weird round, but
Yeah.
Inspire still
It's
gets
just a
one.
1-for-1 at the end of the day. Gun barrel spotted. Down from Rossi. It's EG up a player right now as shots go wide. It's a bit of a mess on every front. Poppin in a 1-on-3, but the spike is just being diffused. He can't stay alive regardless. EG take their 6th.
Team A.
The Bandits, 1 Sheriff. And Supa's being challenged on the B side. Digizin goes down to a nice headshot. And that is Envy with full control of the B site.
Yeah, no matter your guns, retaking B is tough. This is a scary round now for EG.
Spike planted.
Very forward hold from Envy too.
Already taking elbow control with Inspire.
Oh, they're just swarming. 4 players now reposition into elbow, and the fights continue on through. A perfect snake bite. Divided Supa from the rest of the team. Even a little of extra scouting on Eggster. I mean, Envy did everything right in this round. Just 1 headshot out of Kesnet was what they needed to start it. Now in a beautiful position in the post plant.
Last player standing.
I'm curious where Kesnet is going right now because he's going around. Kesnet's on the A site while Com is killing them on B. There's not enough time left. He's just gonna be here to take the gun out of Com's hands eventually. Com ready for the 1 angling. Kesnet there to deliver. Nothing makes sense here in this one. Let's trying things a little bit more aggro themselves. Now taking a timing in front of the dog.
Spike down B.
No one was holding for him, but eventually the trade is found. Bandit in the hand of Oki, but not gonna make anything work out with that one. Envy just doing some gun swapping to enable Eggster to charge on in, get the dimensional drift online. Setting themselves up beautifully, as you're saying. And Inspire continues to do good work here. A 9th round on the board for Envy. So my eyes really head towards Okeanos, who just gave up his position in hookah, instead choosing to fall on out. EG want to play for the retake. Actually, Oki's getting right back into it. That's a little bit wild. What is he doing out there on his own? Envy just crushed those 2 anchors. I thought they were anchors. They went back into smokes, trying to fight back in.
I think this is already a save, especially if Com dies in elbow. There's no way EG can win this.
Com has secured 1. Com might try to do a little bit extra on his own as Inspire goes in again for another kill. Com is islanded on site. Not easy for him to escape at this point, so he might have to keep this fight up. Taps the spike, spotted by a dog. I mean, good luck. That's not gonna matter. So Bao just stims himself on out, recovers the operator, I guess, is the smallest of wins.
Does he get to keep it? I don't think so.
I'm not sure. 1 bullet left. Maybe you can line up all 3 of these guys. I don't know. 1 kill and now the shorty. That's a little funny, but at the end of the day, it's just 3 more kills for Inspired. That didn't happen in map number 1, but now it feels like a series that's slipping away from them.
You'd think even earlier than that in 2024, you had some maps like that as well. It's a bit of a theme with EG.
Well, A-site crumbling also starting to be a theme. This time, of course, on the half buy.
Spike planted.
Digizin goes all the way back to B.
I've got your
That was maybe the craziest visual thing I've ever seen.
Supa did find 1 shot with the Sheriff, and they are up numbers. With the gun recovered, and Com with an ult, maybe there's a chance.
We'll see. There's a Nightfall thrown into the mix.
enemy remaining.
And now there's only 1 player left. Kesnet decayed down to 1. 2 bullets in this outlaw chamber. That's 1, but he can't get away. And Evil Geniuses will write the course. Moving over to the right side for some early scouting. Spotted 1 player, but Envy are not locked into this just
It's a
yet.
fake. They want to go back into B.
Only Supa here, and that might be all he needs. 1 kill already as Rossi steps through the molly, taking a timing. Instantly spotted though, Supa's locking it down. And they just keep on coming. 1 by 1, the members of Envy into the site, now bring it to a 2-on-3. But there's a spike they have to go back and recover. There's this massive laser, dividing things up, slowing it down for now. And Kesnet, I mean, how do you go back and get the spike when EG can fight you at any time? No smokes available. Eggster's right in front of it! Eggster for 4!
Good job.
And the Yoru expert takes it back.
Already up. Sees nothing. Might have seen a shoulder. Yeah, player spotted there. And now with Supa just still holding it down. Hold on a minute. Kesnet out of the picture. Poppin comes on through, so it's not over just yet. And Evil Geniuses are trying to retake fast as well. Digizin sees that planter, tries to set it up on the other side. But Egster still waiting inside of the smoke, and Envy, with these forward fights, continue to impress. In the exact same position, he carved up EG in the previous round. Egster again sends him packing.
These rounds are just classic Envy. The set strats are so well drawn up. The aggression in the post flank, completely disrupting any team.
So side holds have been fairly strong from EG's anchors, but the retakes have not. They're switching things up and going real aggro outside of B. Doesn't matter though, because Inspire is having a monster game on the Brimstone. All it does is give a free A side on the other side. Nice shot out from Calm and Supa to return over towards A. So it's EG with numbers in the retake.
Planted.
Still, it's a strong position for Envy. They have a crossfire towards this side, but EG, they have enough time to wait for their flank to come into play.
Two important things is the Lamps fight, how long Poppin can stay alive. And also this flank coming online. Poppin is down, and now the flank in too. Kesnet and Rossi holding it down, but the flank is here. Rossi can stall some time with this molly. Pressure to try and come in, knowing the spam through the wall too. Pulls them away from the spike, but Supa continues to deliver.
What a half Supa's having. This has been rough for EG, but
For some assistance, some distraction. Digizin holding the wider line right now. The Prowler, the dog, needs to be shot. A good hinder too. As Bao slowed down on Dolphin. Nice shot out of Bao. Not surprised at all by the clone. And Bao charges forward for an extra shot on top. It's a great start to the round from Evil Geniuses, but Rossi has crept into the site. Inspire falls, and now Rossi, the last hope, still has to go back up into short and recover the spike. Catches Oki looking the wrong direction, but it doesn't even matter. And they don't even have the utility, or the players to play off the utility right now. 4 players into elbow. Envy are fully bundled up on site, and that is massive. Envy tear them apart. Envy, from Challengers to Ascension to Americas, will take their first series under the lights.
a flawless eco round to close out for this team who had high hopes, had high expectations. But with 2 of their best players being too young to compete, there were questions of whether they could still bring success to Americas.